An epidemic hiding in plain sight. An estimated 100,000 underage American girls in our nation's cities and suburbs, victims of sex trafficking. Over the weekend, ABC News was granted exclusive access inside the biggest ever nationwide crackdown. In 72 hours, 79 kids were taken off the streets and over 100 suspected pimps were arrested. ABC's Clayton Sandels went inside the sting in Denver as part of our division-wide effort to tell the stories of the invisible living among us. It hidden America.
The sun has gone down, but here on the streets of Denver, things are just heating up.
Show me your hands! Get your hands out the window!
Guns drawn, police swoop in on a man they suspect is a pimp.
Get on your knees.
Nightline got exclusive access inside a massive nationwide prostitution sweep called Operation Cross Country. FBI and local police fanning out in 57 cities.
Female wearing blue Daisy Dukes.
We journeyed deep into a hidden world of cat and mouse between law enforcement and those who traffic young women.
Who is a pimp?
A pimp is anybody and everybody. White, black, Hispanic, purple, green, doesn't matter. Woman, man, old, young.
Sergeant Dan Steele runs a new Denver task force. They call themselves the Pimp Hunters. The mission is to put a dent in the growing number of women and underage kids forced into the sex trade, an estimated 100,000 children alone.
People have a tendency to believe that this is something that is foreign countries and it's all about people being brought in from Indonesia or something like that, which happens, but it's also about our kids and our neighborhoods and our children.
The average age of a girl entering this life is 12. These girls rescued this weekend only 15. And once they're on the streets, experts say many girls are approached by a pimp within 48 hours.
The younger ones are so much easier to control because they're so scared and they need to survive.
With this undercover operation, the Pimp Hunters are trying to offer that way out.
What time do you have available?
Detectives start by scouring online ads looking for what appear to be underage prostitutes. They pose as Johns to set up a meeting.
Okay, just a $2.50 for the hour then, all right?
Others listen in from a nearby room.
White female, brunette.
The officers asked us to blur their faces for their protection. Just before 6 p.m., surveillance teams hiding outside this apartment complex spot the suspected pimp dropping off the girls.
This is it. Just had a maroon Chevy Caprice drop off 2 females.
Yeah, they kind of look young.
They follow the car to a parking lot where they're about to make an arrest. Inside the car, 21-year-old Dwayne West.
I'm just letting you know your behavior is consistent with somebody who is pimping out females.
Back at the apartment, the 2 young women who turn out to be adults are arrested. West tells officers and us he has no idea what they were up to.
But you're not a pimp.
No, not at all. If I was, I'd be dressed a little better than this.
The cops don't buy it. He's charged with a felony, but after making bail the next afternoon, he's free once again.
I lived a pretty privileged life. I went to some of the best schools.
The purpose of all this is to save young women like Austin, a former prostitute who remembers all too well the control her pimp had over her when she was 17 and on the streets.
I thought he was going to help me get a job or not what he actually did.
When your pimp made you go out to these calls, how did you get through it?
I shut down. I just blacked it out it wasn't even happening.
This Denver team rescued her 2 years ago.
What a terrible feeling that is to feel like at 14, 15, 16, 17, that your life is over, that no one's ever going to see you the way you want to be seen.
She says she's now sober, planning on college, and is engaged.
I never would have seen myself getting out of the situation and then on top of that going on and being successful the way that I am.
But the problem isn't going away. Dan Steele is back on the streets. And within hours, the man arrested the night before, Dwayne West, is in cuffs again, snagged in another sting.
I've gone twice in 24 hours, huh?
Yep, innocent until proven guilty.
A sign that the Pimp Hunters' work is never done. For Nightline, I'm Clayton Sandell in Denver.
Making the invisible visible in a hidden America. Thanks to Clayton Sandell.